Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ale LaForce reporting for us. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Tyler Herro.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. And it's Geiger in at the small forward position. And for Miami, Yakachonis out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Levens in at the 5 spot. And here's Curry for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Another 3 for Atlanta. First quarter of play, a minute in. Adebayo, a screen on Curry. Out to the wing. Here's Levens. Turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee. 4 on the clock. From the arc, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Curry, that's good.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now here's Curry, coming off a 31-point game. Pass to Bridges. Here's Levens. Outside, Alexander-Walker. Adebayo sets a screen. Down low. Got a piece of it. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line to shoot free throws. And the defensive versatility of Bam Adebayo is special, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he can guard 1 through 5, and his offensive game is also versatile. Think about how far he's come since he was drafted. He is a testament to work ethic.
He's off on the first. And, Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most. Well, listen, Bam has always been a top-level defensive talent, but he's underappreciated offensively. He's a threat to drop 20 whenever he's out there, and he's a very skilled facilitator.
Here's Yakachonis, following the three-pointer by Atlanta, and the basket by Bridges.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
From the top of the key, and the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Wow, you love that. You come right out and hit 5 straight. It doesn't get any better than that.
And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Atlanta, things stacking up nicely for them so far. #1 in their conference and looking formidable. And of course the Heat behind 2 games.
I think for the Heat, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, coming into the year, they were certainly one of the favorites, if not the favorite, and they have not disappointed.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Atlanta leading by 4. Curry surveys. Curry draws the double. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Past 11s. Shoots. Miami, no good that time either. Atlanta's gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. The 3 from Curry. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Bridges outside. Ooh,
Look out!
wow. With authority.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's Yakichonis. Still no points. It's stolen. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. Atlanta, second.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
On defense, the Hawks. They lead by 14. And that one's good. Jay. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And they're also focusing.
Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way. He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Here's Bridges. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Here's Jay, hounded by Adebayo. And that one's good. Jay's got 5 now.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
For 3, Bridges sinks the tray.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Martin finds Curry. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. All right, Tim, we're in the earlier portion of an NBA season. As a player, was this part easier, harder, or about the same as down the stretch?
No, B.A., I think it was a little easier early in the season because your body felt fresh. There was an adrenaline and a newness to the season. Often later in the year, you get much more worn down physically.
And if you're in contention, the pressure and the stress picks up as well.
No doubt, particularly coming out of those dog days, the dead of winter.
George, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. One question facing the league here, Tim. How do you make the All-Star game more competitive?
Well, B.A., the tournament structure seemed to help a bit, but until just a competitive mentality around the game changes, I think the only thing you can do is maybe up the ante as far as prize money. I do think that did seem to matter for the NBA Cup.
Having done a few of those games, care factor's low. They could improve on that.
I completely agree. It seemed to matter a lot more back when I played.
Pass to Bridges. Lets the three fly. The rebound by the Hawks.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
That one's good for two.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Let's go with a three, and he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
Curry, that's good.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And it's Saunders with a rebound.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Pass to Johnson. Here's the pick. Here's Saunders. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Bridges passes to Adebayo.
I love how fearless Johnson is. He does not back down from contact.
Atlanta shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Free throw dropped for Johnson. Tyler Heroes checked in for Miami. Risache, he's checked in for the Hawks. And Johnson drops them both.
And what Jalen Johnson brings to the floor is energy and unselfishness. He works hard out there every single night, and he's all about team.
Adebayo sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has gone 3 of 7 shooting from the field. Martin with a screen on Bridges.